Imagine for a moment that you stand at the threshold of a door. This door, just like the many doors you encounter in life, is an opportunity, a potential. But what if you could open this door with the power of your words, the energy of your thoughts, and the alignment of your emotions? Would you believe that such a door is not only available to you, but that it's been waiting for you to step through? We're going to dive deep into an ancient practice that, when combined with modern science, can help you open doors that have long remained closed. This practice is not just about reciting words. It's about aligning your state of being to match the energy of those words. Through the lens of neuroscience, quantum principles, and meditative practices, we'll explore how you can use the power of a single psalm to unlock your fullest potential and manifest the life you've always dreamed of. Before we delve into how speaking this ancient psalm can bring transformative change into your life, it's essential to understand the underlying concept of the quantum field. To many, the quantum field may sound like a complex or abstract idea, but when simplified, it reveals itself as a powerful, yet easy-to-understand principle. In its most basic form, the quantum field is the realm of infinite possibilities, where every potential outcome, opportunity, and change already exists, ready to manifest at the right time. Imagine, for a moment, the idea of a door. When you visualize a door, what you're truly perceiving is a potential, a possibility that stands before you, waiting to be unlocked. That door could represent a new career path, the perfect relationship, a breakthrough moment, or an opportunity for personal growth and transformation. In the quantum field, these possibilities are not abstract, intangible ideas. They are actual, real potentials. They are opportunities that you have the power to access at any given moment, based on the way you align your energy with them. The beauty of the quantum field lies in its infinite nature. It is ever-expanding, ever-changing, and always accessible. All that you need to do is align with the right frequency to step into the reality you want to experience. Just like an artist chooses a canvas, the quantum field provides the blank space on which you can draw the possibilities of your life. But here's the question: how do you access these potentials? How do you unlock those doors and walk through them into the life of your dreams? The key to this lies in understanding that the door you seek to open already exists in the quantum field. The only thing stopping you from walking through it is your ability to align yourself with the energy that governs it. In other words, the door is already there. All that's left is for you to attune to the frequency of that possibility. Now that we understand the quantum field and its role in creating infinite possibilities, let's explore how to unlock the door. How do you step into those potentials, and how do you bring them to life? The answer is quite simple. Thoughts and emotions are the keys to unlocking the door. Your thoughts are the language of the brain, and your emotions are the language of the body. Together, they form your state of being. This state of being dictates your entire experience of reality. Every thought you have and every emotion you feel sends a signal to your body, instructing it to react in a certain way. This reaction shapes your experience of life, and ultimately, it determines what you can manifest into your reality. When it comes to the psalm, the ancient words contained within it are not just prayers or chants. They are energetic frequencies in themselves. The psalms, when spoken with intention and emotion, create an energetic alignment between your mind and body. Each word is an instruction, an invitation to your mind, body, and soul to begin working together to manifest your desired outcome. But it's not just about reciting words. It's about speaking them with intention, belief, and emotion. This is where the transformative power of the psalm comes into play. The words themselves act as a bridge to connect the mental and physical realms of your being. When you speak these words with genuine belief and emotional resonance, you are sending a message to your body, instructing it to align with the energy of the psalm. This alignment, in turn, creates a new state of being that begins to reshape your reality. The connection between thoughts and emotions and the ability to shape your reality becomes even more apparent when we explore the concept of belief. One of the most powerful demonstrations of how belief influences our experience of reality is known as the placebo effect. You've probably heard of it before, but let's take a moment to truly understand its significance. The placebo effect occurs when a person believes that they are receiving a real treatment, even though they are only given a sugar pill, a saline injection, or some other inert substance. Despite the fact that the substance has no active medicinal properties, the person's belief in its efficacy is enough to trigger real physiological changes within their body. In many cases, people who receive a placebo report the same healing effects as those who receive the actual medication. This is because belief alone, combined with the appropriate emotional response, can create profound physical changes in the body. Think about it. When you take a sugar pill and believe it's a real medicine, your body responds as if it's actually received the active drug. Your body produces the same chemicals and reactions as though the treatment were real. This demonstrates the incredible power of belief. Belief in the words you speak, belief in the energy you connect with, and belief in the potential of your own body to heal and transform. This same principle applies to speaking the psalm. When you believe in the power of the words, and when you emotionally connect with the energy of the psalm, you are essentially reprogramming your autonomic nervous system. You are instructing your body to align with the potential of the psalm, and through this alignment, you activate a transformation in your life. You don't need a sugar pill or any external substance to heal or manifest change. The power to transform your reality resides within you. The words of the psalm, combined with your belief and emotional connection to them, create the perfect conditions for transformation to take place. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal when it comes to unlocking the doors to the life you desire is the concept of conditioning. Conditioning refers to the process by which your mind and body become accustomed to certain stimuli through repeated exposure. In other words, when you repeatedly expose yourself to a particular experience, thought, or feeling, your mind and body begin to associate that experience with a specific outcome. This principle was famously demonstrated by Ivan Pavlov, a Russian scientist, through his experiments with dogs. Pavlov conditioned his dogs to associate the sound of a bell with the arrival of food. After several repetitions, the dogs began to salivate in response to the sound of the bell alone, even when no food was present. The dogs' bodies had been conditioned to respond to the sound of the bell as though food were imminent. Similarly, you can condition your mind and body to respond to the words of the psalm in a specific way. By repeatedly speaking the psalm with intention and emotion, you create an association between the words and the outcomes you desire. Over time, your mind and body will begin to expect the changes you are seeking, and you will begin to manifest those changes into your reality. The more you speak the psalm and condition yourself to associate it with positive emotions and desired outcomes, the more your body will believe that those changes are already on their way. This is the power of repetition. By making the psalm a part of your daily routine, you train your mind and body to embrace the possibility of transformation. You teach yourself to expect the doors to swing open, and eventually, they will. A key element in both the placebo effect and the transformation you seek through the psalm is faith. Faith is the unwavering belief that something is true, even when you cannot yet see or prove it. Faith is not simply hoping for the best. It is knowing, without a shadow of a doubt, that what you desire is already on its way. When you speak the psalm with faith, you are acknowledging that the door you seek to open already exists in the quantum field. You are affirming that the possibility you desire is not something you must chase after or struggle to attain. It is already yours, waiting for you to align with it. The words of the psalm act as the bridge between your current reality and the reality you desire. Through faith and belief, you bring the potential of the quantum field into your present moment, making it real. To begin unlocking the doors in your life, make the psalm a part of your daily routine. Speak the words with intention, belief, and emotion. As you do, feel the energy of the words resonating in your body. Imagine the doors opening in front of you, each one leading you closer to your desires. The more you speak the psalm, the more your body will believe that the transformation is already happening. With consistent practice, you will begin to witness the doors of opportunities swinging open in your life. Remember, the quantum field is always available to you. It is a realm of infinite possibilities, and you have the power to tap into it at any moment. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the energy of the psalm, you unlock the doors to your greatest potential. And with each door that opens, you step into a new chapter of your life, one filled with growth, joy, and transformation. Manifestation is often viewed through a spiritual lens, but the underlying principles are grounded deeply in scientific concepts. The idea that your thoughts and emotions can shape your reality is not just a feel-good mantra. It's rooted in the biological and neurological processes that govern our mind and body. In this expanded exploration, we will take a closer look at how manifestation works from a scientific perspective and how you can align your mind and body to achieve your desires. This is the science of manifestation, and it has the power to transform your life in profound ways. The brain is an incredibly complex organ, responsible for creating every thought, emotion, and action. At the most basic level, thoughts are electrochemical signals that travel through neural networks in the brain. These neural networks form pathways that strengthen over time, creating patterns of thought that guide your behavior, responses, and perceptions of the world. When you have a thought, such as the desire to manifest a specific goal, you activate a neural pathway. The more frequently you think that thought, the stronger the pathway becomes. Over time, this pathway becomes reinforced and ingrained, making it easier for you to think similar thoughts in the future. It is akin to a well-trodden path in the woods. Each step makes it clearer and easier to walk. Now, consider how this works in the context of manifestation. When you focus on a desire, whether it's wealth, health, love, or success, you begin to create a mental pathway toward that desire. As you think about it repeatedly, you reinforce the neural connections that align your brain's processes with that goal. Eventually, your brain starts to see that goal not as an abstract concept but as a real, attainable possibility. This is where the practice of manifestation becomes powerful. Through repetition and consistent focus, your brain begins to rewire itself to bring that possibility into the realm of reality. This is not mere wishful thinking. It's a scientifically backed process of aligning your brain's circuitry with your desired outcome. While thoughts are the language of the brain, emotions are the language of the body. This distinction is important because emotions are not just fleeting feelings. They trigger biochemical reactions that influence how our bodies function. When you feel joy, gratitude, or love, your body releases neurotransmitters and hormones like dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, chemicals that make you feel good and promote positive physical health. Conversely, negative emotions like fear, anger, and anxiety release stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline, which can cause physical tension, increase heart rate, and suppress immune function. This is the body's fight-or-flight response, a mechanism that evolved to keep us safe from immediate threats. However, when you are constantly in a state of stress, these negative emotions take a toll on your health and can block your ability to manifest positive changes in your life. So, what does this have to do with manifestation? When you pair positive thoughts with positive emotions, you create a powerful alignment between your brain and body. This alignment is critical for manifestation because it signals to your body that the reality you are desiring is already happening. The emotional charge you attach to your thoughts activates the body's systems, preparing it for the manifestation you are calling into your life. For instance, imagine you are visualizing financial abundance. When you think about the abundance you desire, if you pair that thought with an emotion of excitement or gratitude, your brain and body start to align with that vision. The more you feel that excitement and gratitude, the stronger the neurochemical response, and the more your body believes that the reality you desire is already in the process of materializing. This alignment between thought and emotion is the key to turning your desires into tangible reality. One of the most profound aspects of manifestation lies in the ability to reprogram your autonomic nervous system, ENS. The ENS is responsible for controlling all of the body's involuntary functions, such as heart rate, digestion, immune function, and even the response to stress. This system operates automatically, without conscious thought, and regulates many of the processes that keep us alive. However, the ENS is not entirely immune to the influence of our thoughts and emotions. When you experience stress or fear, the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system, is activated, triggering the release of stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones prepare the body to deal with an immediate threat, but when stress becomes chronic, it can lead to negative health consequences, including suppressed immune function, digestive issues, and even chronic diseases like hypertension or heart disease. On the other hand, when you experience positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, and love, the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, is activated. This system helps to restore balance to the body, reduce stress, and promote healing. It's during this state of relaxation and balance that the body has the capacity to heal itself and maintain optimal functioning. When you engage in manifestation practices, especially through the repetition of positive affirmations or psalms, you are sending a signal to your autonomic nervous system to shift from a state of stress to a state of relaxation and healing. By pairing your thoughts with elevated emotions, you are reprogramming your body to respond as though the desired manifestation has already occurred. This process activates the body's innate healing capabilities and sets the stage for physical, emotional, and mental transformation. Imagine the impact this could have on your health and well-being. If you are constantly visualizing and feeling the emotions associated with your goals, whether that's good health, financial success, or personal fulfillment, your body begins to create the necessary internal conditions to make that reality a physical experience. The autonomic nervous system plays a critical role in this transformation, and through consistent practice, you can retrain it to align with your desires. The process of manifestation is not a one-time event. It requires consistent practice. Just like building a muscle, manifestation takes time, effort, and repetition. The more you practice aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desires, the stronger the neural pathways become, and the more easily your body will adapt to this new state of being. In scientific studies, it has been shown that neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, occurs when we engage in consistent mental practices. Whether it's learning a new skill, changing a habit, or reprogramming the brain for manifestation, consistency is key to creating lasting change. The more you engage in manifestation practices, the more your brain and body begin to work in unison to bring your desires to fruition. For example, if you make a daily habit of speaking affirmations or visualizing your goals, you are training your brain to recognize those goals as your new reality. Over time, these neural pathways become stronger, and your body begins to respond accordingly. It's much like an athlete practicing a sport. Repetition improves performance, and the mind and body begin to work in harmony toward a common goal. However, just as it takes time for a placebo effect to take hold in clinical trials, it also takes time for manifestation to occur. Immediate results may not always be visible, and this is where patience and faith come into play. Just like planting a seed in the soil, you may not see the growth right away, but with care, attention, and consistent nurturing, your desires will begin to bloom in time. A critical aspect of manifestation that often goes unnoticed is the role of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is responsible for most of our automatic thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors. It's where our deepest fears, desires, and conditioning reside. The subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply accepts whatever information you provide and integrates it into your mental programming. For manifestation to be truly effective, you must address the subconscious mind. This is where the power of repetition comes in. When you speak affirmations or engage in visualization practices, you are providing the subconscious mind with new programming. Over time, the subconscious mind starts to accept these new beliefs as truth, and your behavior and actions begin to align with the reality you wish to create. In fact, many of the manifestations we experience are directly related to the programming of the subconscious mind. If you have limiting beliefs about money, relationships, or success, those beliefs will directly influence the actions you take or fail to take. By reprogramming the subconscious mind through consistent manifestation practices, you can replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones, thereby aligning your actions with the reality you desire. While manifestation requires focus and intention, it also requires a degree of surrender. This doesn't mean giving up on your desires. Rather, it means trusting the process and allowing things to unfold naturally. Trust is essential for manifestation because it releases the pressure and anxiety that often arise when we become overly attached to a specific outcome. When you let go of the need to control every detail of your manifestation, you create space for the universe, or whatever force you believe in, to work its magic. This trust allows you to remain open to new opportunities and experiences, and it ensures that your manifestation aligns with the highest good for you. Manifestation is rooted in energy and vibration. Everything, including thoughts, feelings, and words, has a vibrational frequency that interacts with the quantum field, the realm of infinite possibilities. The psalm you speak carries its own unique frequency, and when you recite it, you align yourself with that energy. Words are not just for communication, they are carriers of energy. Every word you speak emits sound waves, each with a specific vibration that influences your surroundings and yourself. The psalm serves as a tool to harmonize your energy with the universe and the reality you wish to manifest. By aligning your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with the energy of the psalm, you step into the frequency of your desires. Speaking these words is more than a ritual. It is an energetic practice that broadcasts your desires into the quantum field, drawing those desires closer to you. Manifestation requires patience and belief. Like planting a seed, it takes time for your desires to materialize. The key is consistency. As you continue speaking the psalm, trust that the universe is responding to your intentions, even if the results are not immediately visible. The law of attraction works quietly but powerfully behind the scenes, guiding you toward your goals. Studies on the placebo effect show that belief plays a significant role in healing and transformation. Those who maintain their faith in a treatment see the greatest changes. The same principle applies here. As you repeat the psalm, trust that your desires are on their way, and continue with unwavering belief. The power of belief and intention is not just theoretical. It has been demonstrated in real-world studies and personal transformations. From overcoming chronic pain to healing from illnesses, the mind's ability to influence the body is well documented. This same power drives manifestation. Aligning your thoughts, emotions, and energy with your desires leads to real changes in your life. Just like the placebo effect, when you speak the psalm with belief, you signal your readiness to manifest your desires. Many people have transformed their lives by changing their thoughts and emotions, attracting opportunities and experiences that align with their intentions. This is the true power of manifestation. The journey of manifestation requires patience and faith. Repeating the psalm with belief strengthens your alignment with the energy of your desires. With consistency, you will see your reality begin to shift. Trust the process, trust the power of your energy, and know that your desires are already on their way. The proof is all around you. Transformation is possible.